Hello everybody, it's Tatiana Tobin, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in mid-north coast of New South Wales, Australia. I am sharing this beautiful little gift box on my blog today, and I thought it would be fun to show you how I made them. I was going to type instructions, but then it got just complicated, and frankly a video is so much easier to show. It is a simple origami box. I am not the inventor of this box. I'm not sure who is, but I did lots of origami as a child, and so I thought it would be fun to use our beautiful DSP. So the DSP I have used is this Come Together Designer Series paper. It's in the 2019 holiday catalogue on page 48. I've trimmed down my paper to be 6 by 6 inches, but essentially you can make it in any size you want. The key thing is to have a square piece of paper. We'll start with the base. I want this page, this side of the paper showing, so I'm going to flip that, and all you need for this technique is your paper and a bone folder. So the first thing is to fold it in half. These first folds are all about setting up the fold lines and markings. So fold it in half and run the bone folder. Open and fold in half the other way, getting those corners nice and even. Now open and then fold in half on the diagonal. So that point, and that point, and again using a bone folder along each fold to make sure it's nice and crisp. And that corner. Then what you need to do is you've got this clear marking of where the center of the paper is. Now you need to fold each of the corners to the center. Fold each one, and then I'll use the bone folder along those folds. Now you're going to fold each of those straight edges to the middle. So I'll do one way first. This creates the sides of the box. The other way, I'm getting it right into the middle. Again, it's important to use the bone folder. The paper is thicker than usual origami paper, and using the bone folder means that you get the crisper lines, which are harder to get without that. So open that up and then fold the other two sides into the middle as well. Whoop, going flying across my table. Again. Open that up, and now we're just going to take two of the points, open up, fold those two, and so we've now formed the sides of our box. And there's this little tricky fold, but because of all our folding and sharpening, it is super easy. So you just press into there, it folds, and then you fold the flap down. Again, onto the other side there, and there we have it, our little origami box. You don't need any glue. That's what I love about origami. There's no glue, you just are folding and pasting your paper together. So that's an identical little box. Now for the lid, so that the lid fits over neatly, we need to make the lid slightly bigger and slightly less in height there. So if I was to try to put these two boxes together, because they're the exact same size, they're not going to fit nicely together. So the trick with that is to make it slightly different size, but cool thing is that we're using the same sized piece of paper. Again, I'm using 6 by 6 inches, and again I would like this beautiful pattern on the front. So we start off exactly the same. Now I've just remembered the word when you use the bone folder, it's to burnish the fold. So again, in half, along the sides, and then in half along the diagonal, both ways. Folding the points into the middle, all the way around. Now, this is where the instructions differ slightly. Last time we folded directly into the middle. This time I am not folding quite into the middle. So if I fold that down and this way, you can see that the two folds aren't touching in the middle like they did on our base of the box. I'll bring that up as well so you can see. And that is the key to making the box slightly bigger. So it will mean the sides are slightly smaller because this is the height of the sides, but it will mean that the box top will be slightly bigger, which will allow it to sit nicely on top. And when doing the other way, you make sure you do it the same. Now, I'm eyeballing this. You could certainly take a ruler and measure out a distance, but it works. Just eyeballing it. Open, and then to complete the fold, again, we open up two of the triangles or the tips, and then again push in and fold down. Press that, and then again push, and because all the folds are already there, it just folds in beautifully. And there is our box, and that fit nicely over the top. And I decorated mine with the medium daisy punch, the sprig punch. So the medium daisy punch, I used Cajun Craze paper. This is the pretty peacock with the leaf punch, and then the sprig punch I used with the gold glitter paper. And there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing so that you can get updates to all my videos. Bye for now.